In a bid to reduce unemployment and also improve the quality of education delivery in the state, the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Lasubeb, recently conducted an exercise for the recruitment of teachers into public primary schools. The recruitment exercise was transparent and had thousands of applicants. The first phase of the selection process was an online test, and 3,500 successful candidates proceeded to the second phase, which was a written test and micro-teaching exercise, which is intended to produce 2,000 teachers ready to go into the classrooms and deliver excellence.
The government promised to do recruitment into public primary schools and secondary schools to fill vacancies and to improve the quality of teaching and learning. And in order to achieve this, they introduced due process, which is an open thing for everybody to see. You can see everything is open. The candidates, they could see that this is open, no secrets, no shortcuts, in order to ensure credibility of the program.
We're having one of the steps in the recruitment exercise to determine the quality of teachers that we're going to bring into our public schools in terms of their efficiency and effectiveness. They've had the online test, and today they are doing the written test and also the micro-teaching to determine the quality of teachers that we want to bring into our public schools.
The chairman of the board, Honorable Wahab Alawiye King, stated that the exercise was done to ensure that knowledgeable and professional teachers are employed into the teaching service.
The idea is just to get the best. We want teachers who are not only academically qualified, but professionally qualified. You understand? That is the essence, to ensure that we have the best in our schools. You can have the best of infrastructure when you don't have, teachers who are qualified in terms of delivering in classroom. You won't be able to get the learning and teaching outcome the way you want it. That is why we are trying to do this in a professional and transparent manner.
The board secretary, Mrs. Folusho Ajimoti, explained that the recruitment exercise is the first step towards producing globally competitive teachers who would be well equipped to prepare the coming generation for the 21st century work environment.
We have different stages. The first stage was the online test, which has been carried out so far. This is the second stage, which is written examination, to know how vast they are. Because it is one thing for somebody to have paper qualification, it's another thing for such a person to be able to express himself or herself. So the system is trying to sieve them, to know those that are qualified to teach in our public primary schools.
So after this test, those successful candidates are going to be given employment. So we expect that because of the stringent criteria that have been used to nominate them, we expect to have a very positive impact on the educational system. We are going to have the best of teachers being employed to make a great impact on our pupils.
Applicants lauded the board for the transparency witnessed during the exercise and stated that it was conducted in an orderly and professional manner.
We were told to come by 8, and on arrival we were neatly organized, and shortly after that we had an address on how the exam was going to take place. We were ordered into the examination rooms and papers were administered professionally, I would say. And after that, we were dispersed shortly after the exams.
The experience has been an awesome one. The staffs are well coordinated, the officials are friendly, and the question sets are just the ideal for evaluating the prospective teachers, and the instructions are clearly stated. There has been no chaos experienced in any of the classes, which I think I want to thank the officials of Lasubeb for a very smooth running process that has been going on so far.
It's highly imperative, very important for me to commend Lagos State government and by extension our State's Universal Basic Education Board for deeming it fit to inject new teachers, new fresh blood into the system. And this is one of the hallmark of the union. We've been clamoring for it.
To ensure that pupils in Lagos State public primary schools access quality education, attention must not only be paid to infrastructure and the classroom environment, but also in recruiting qualified teachers who will in turn deliver quality education that will ensure the development of globally competitive learners.